What's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Early stream at that. A lot earlier than usual. But let me go ahead, post on live real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. I didn't even plug up my headset. I've been sitting here like, bro, why am I not hearing nothing? Those who remain. Well, I feel like I heard of this game. Might have to check that out at some point. I was racing in them old-fashioned cars last night. These cars was really sounding like this back in the day, because I don't think I've done no customization to this car. So if it really sounded like that back in the day, that's a good sound. It's funny how all three of them are all like synchronized when racing. And I know like each of these guys, they do not know each other. Like they were all synchronized with, and then even got the same cars at that. I'm like, but they don't even know each other like that in real life. So it's like, why is y'all driving like that? This was the friend that got me into this game, and it's crazy how it's like, bro. Nope, it's like you go over to your side of the road because it don't make no sense. I wonder when these games, when they be doing that, like they have like the NPCs. I mean, I think it's overall the game itself. That's what they should do. They should have it where it's like it calculates how the person drives. And then it mimics that, like when your friends like race the NPC version of them. I think that would be funny. Oh, here comes the rain. But yeah, I can see they come out with another Forza, and then they do some stuff like that. They're like, oh, the first Forza with AI technology, where now it like, you know, the game can mimic you. So when you play offline, I feel like that'll be when offline games make a comeback. Why does these birds be flying? Look, bird just flew there. That's how you know this game hasn't came out with no updates in a while. And they're like, nah, let's have it where a bird flies into the ground and disappears. Probably watch a couple more episodes of one of them animal shows like Planet Earth or something. I could see them all like, oh, this is the bird that dives at 100 miles per hour into the ground and disappears. I forgot I did buy that Lamborghini last night. I just don't get, they say a discount, but you still gotta spend a lot of money for it. Like, how come the credits don't go up? How come them credits have been at like $50,000 and it's like it ain't doing nothing, you know? It ain't going up. Seems like the outfits done changed, the cars changed slightly, but that money ain't going up. Find that a little odd. It's all good, man. I'm not even tripping about it. I just overall say that, just, you know, point out some stuff, but I'm not tripping over it. $900 million, though. That is crazy. That's... I'm like, you've had to have been playing this game since it came out. Or you just not like me and actually, you know, save your money. Played it early in my day because Forza was boring. Yeah, I think after a while, because that's why I had to Forza. So the thing is this, with the new Forza, it just seemed like that there wasn't as much content. I feel like I have a better chance sitting down grinding in this because I do have the VIP thing, and then it was, yeah, there's like more tracks and stuff. So yeah, at times, you know, it's a thing where that happens more. I know with Forza Horizon 5, I did get on board with that fast. That was a game where I can say I found, after a while, like after I beat it, then I'm like, okay, well, there ain't nothing else to do, so. TMossBoss game is broken. Yeah, I tried playing it. Xbox, it seems to work okay, but I tried playing that game on PC, and yeah, I can agree. From a PC perspective, I'm like, yeah, bro, that just don't even make no sense. It's like, you guys developed the game off of a computer. It's just a cash grab. Yeah, well, I got the Xbox Game Pass, so I don't have to pay for that game. At least if I, you know, if I was gonna buy it, it would have to be on console because that's the only platform it works on. But PC, it's like you develop the game off of a computer. How does it, you know, how is it that the one that you got to transport over to another console or another platform more broken than the platform that you developed it on? Like, I don't get that. That's what confuses me about video game development. But they don't care. A lot of developers don't care. It ain't even them. It's a lot of people that are like that. Outside of racing, I played the Avatar game on PC, and I was like, why would you guys think that that was okay to release? I'm like, there's some companies out there where I'm like, I don't know about you guys. Y'all got some weird stuff going on, but yeah, it's just crazy to me. I would have to, I heard that, yeah. That game, it was console, even on console, that game was still buggy and glitchy. That's why I don't really particularly care for playing it right now. Maybe as the time goes, that's what I need to start doing from now on. Wait after some time, maybe 6-7 months after the game done release it. That game's still broken after 6-7 months. Now I'm not even gonna care for playing it. But it's crazy how this game, it just seems like it got a lot more to do in it compared to the new Forza. Like, I guess it's supposed to be a new beginning, but it's like, at least, like, you know, start strong. They should have just did was remaster this and just re-release it, pulled the Skyrim, just, you know, kept releasing this game on every Xbox, because it just, you know, if they've been, they've been pushed out, what was it, Mario Kart 8 for the past, like, 10 years, they could have did it with this game, too. I hate the car leveling, it's dumb. You know, I guess because me, I've always have been a guy, like, into racing games. I really don't care how they come across. As long as it's like, it ain't like buggy and glitchy while racing. I didn't really particularly care for the leveling up system. I feel like I ain't played other games with far more worse leveling up systems, so. I know a lot of people did, they were upset about that though, where it's like, in order to get a new part for the car, you have to level up the car. So it's like, you're pretty much forced to play practice, because I know I was going to skip practice, and then they was all like, oh, you're going to lose out on valuable XP and all that stuff, and I'm like, alright, well, I guess. I can see them coming out with an update, though, fixing that, saying like, oh, you no longer need to level up. Like if you just want to casually play, then all the parts are available. But for career mode, you'll have to level up the parts. I like the Midnight Club style progression. I love old racing. That's what they need to start doing, is re-releasing. I've been saying that for the longest. They need to start re-releasing old games like Midnight Club. But even that's good too, where it's like, you know, they have it where, you know, you start off with like some smaller cars, then you work your way up. They could have went down that route, where it's like you start off with like a Honda Civic, and then you work your way up to like a Lamborghini, you know, one of the more expensive ones, like an Aventador or a Koenigsegg or a Bugatti. I think that's how I would have done it, where it's like, you know, you work your way up, go throughout the classes and stuff. Because it was like that, I think, in the Forza Motorsport 3 and 4. They were like, you start off with like C or whatever, and then or whatever that was like the last, because was it, I think they went all the way down to F, or was it, I don't know, honestly I don't remember. But regardless, start from like the lowest alphabet, then work your way up to like S. Well, no, because they didn't go in order, so. But I think it was like D to R1, or no, X. Yeah, that's what it was. We were going to get Midnight Club 5, GTA Tokyo, Bully 2. We got the edition. Yeah. I saw the stuff that Rockstar was supposed to do. People, and the thing is this, like, I have been saying that for the longest, that Grand Theft Auto 5 done seen its days. Like, they need to start focusing on something else. I was saying that a long time ago. And then when I saw that stuff that they skipped out on just so they can, what, release some clothes and some cars in GTA Online, that's what I was like, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, if that game is not good, I guarantee and I promise you Rockstar is going to have to close up shop. They're going to have no choice but to close up shop, because there's no way possible you're going to survive after releasing Grand Theft Auto 6, and then let's say they do some stuff where it's like, oh, well, we're still going to work on Grand Theft Auto 5. I might not even buy it. If they do that, if they're like, they release Grand Theft Auto 6 but still continue doing things for Grand Theft Auto 5, I'm not going to play Grand Theft Auto 6. It's good, but not better than that. Oh, yeah, 100%. They can go back and open up some multiplayer lobbies in San Andreas and have stuff to do in there, and I guarantee and I promise you people will go back and play that versus the new Grand Theft Auto 5. But yeah, hopefully when 6 comes out, it's actually good, and they focus on it, and they close up shop. Like, some point in time this year or next year, they better come out and say that, like, oh, we're done working on Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, no more DLCs, no more updates, none of that. Like, we're closing up shop on Grand Theft Auto 5, and we're going to work on Grand Theft Auto 6. But I'm telling you, if they come out and say some stuff, oh, we're still going to work on Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Matter of fact, we're going to release more DLCs on 5 than when 6 comes out. I'm not even going to play 6. I ain't going to waste my time. Still support it. I wouldn't be surprised to, if they do, then I'm like, hey, well, you know that, yeah. I'm like, you guys gonna need to give up on that game. It's like, what more money do you need? You have made like billions of dollars off of this game. It's like, okay, that's, you guys, nah, there's no way possible you're gonna be one of the most successful video game companies in the world, and you guys are broke. I'm like, you guys do not need no more money. Y'all done made billions of dollars off of this game. You do not need no more. Yeah, I'm like, you guys do not need no more money. It's honestly insane how much money goes into the gaming industry, and then they give us crap games back. I'm like, you guys done made $1 billion. Usually the budget for video games nowadays be like 100 million, maybe a little bit more, like 100 to 300 million, depending on like what kind of game it is and how big it's gonna be. But yeah, it just seems like we just get like test demos and stuff. We don't get fully completed games. It's like you have to like wait until the game, like they come out with the complete edition to fully see everything in the game. But other than that, it's like when that game comes out, might want to, that's my advice to everybody. You might want to wait on that game. Companies be making billions of dollars, but it's like, oh, let's put out a $70-something game, but it's really a $20 or a $2 game. Not even that. It's like games should be free. I'm like, a lot of the games that be coming out today, I'm like, nah, bro, that game should be free. You have 31K subs on YouTube, yeah. It's like a little over 31,000. Follow you on Twitch. And no, it's funny how at times people be they'll like come through either on YouTube or Twitch or wherever, and they'll be all like, oh hey, they're like, oh, I didn't know that this is your account and things. And so because I really don't be doing like no like face cam streams and stuff, so I guess like, you know, people wouldn't really overall know. But yeah, trips me out at times people how they like the ways that they done discovered me. Or it's like they done followed me for a long period of time. It was just somebody not too long ago was telling me that they've been subscribed to me for years. And I seen them in like some reaction videos, and then that's when they was like, oh yeah, I've been following you for a long period of time. Small world. It's up to you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Crazy to think, like, I've had that main channel for 14 years now. Like, I created that channel a week before my birthday. And some of my earlier videos, I remember I was just, the gaming videos, oh my god. How I would do gaming videos, it was nothing to this extent. I'll tell you that much. If I had to like go back and do gaming videos, or even try to do, I should do that one day, try to do a stream, but do like a throwback stream, be like, oh, let me show you guys how I was doing gaming videos back then. Club video from 12 years ago is insane. I know. I did. Yeah, that. I remember I did do that video. That was like the Los Angeles. No, there's this store, and that store is on my radar. They got all these old games. What are the games that I bought? There's this old racing game called Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero, NBA Baller, Enter the Matrix, and Jet Li Rise of Iron. Or not Iron, Rise to Honor. I don't know why I keep calling it Rise to Iron. But it's like Rise to Honor. And oh my god, like I have the Tokyo Drift games. I'm telling you, bruh, like it is insane on the amount of games that store has. No, I already know, like next time I get paid, I'm going up to that place. And I'm gonna go like I am balling out. I'm like, y'all got an Xbox 360? Put it, slap it on that counter. What other PlayStation 2 games you got? Let me see the back. I want to see all. I want to see this whole store. And they got a store in Seattle. They got 2 stores, and one's in Seattle. And I'm like, nah, I gotta check out. I'm out at my PS3. I need to, cause I just recently got mine from my sister. Cause I remember I gave it to her years ago. And then then it was just not too long ago I asked for it back because I was like, no, I want to do some retro streams. But it's so weird because I'm like, I went to try to stream and then they was like, oh, you have to get an HDMI splitter in order to have it. I'm gonna try it again just to make sure of it. But yeah, I'm like, that it's just weird. I have a 1 terabyte SSD and it packed full. Dang. Yeah, I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to get like a memory. Well, no, because it was like games back then. You didn't even have to install them. So I was like, no, I'll just go streaming. PS3 is weird. Yeah, I was like, it wasn't like that. I remember when I had my Xbox 360, it was not like that. PlayStation is kind of behind the times when it comes to their console. I'm saying, like, I don't know about PlayStation. Well, at least the 5, okay. 4, maybe the, like, when it was the Pro. But the PlayStation 3, I don't know, man. It's so much easier. Because when I got to stream it, yeah, well, because I remember when I got my Xbox and I was able to record videos and stuff through the capture card, no problem. And then I was thinking about that. I was like, dang, if I get an Xbox 360, it might. And I was like, wait a second. When I created my gaming channel and I got a capture card, that was the first console I streamed off of. So, like, yeah, PlayStation is weird about their stuff. I'm like, I don't make no sense. And you guys overall know there's going to be people out there trying to, like, you know, do some content creating stuff. Like, why you guys make it so difficult? Well, I gotta go out and get these extra accessories just to record a video. Played mostly Guitar Hero. I remember that. That was a classic game. I think I still got, I had to like check my closet, but I think I still got my guitar, the guitar itself with Guitar Hero. Yeah, I was like, that game, that was a classic. It trips me out how like they haven't did those games, or they haven't came back out with them. You would thought that had been like the leading, because everybody had a Guitar Hero game at some point in time. Like, whether you was late to the party or early, but you had a Guitar Hero game. And it trips me out how it's like, you don't even see those games no more. It's like, now you just see, like, Just Dance, and I'm trying to think of some other ones. Yeah. That seems like that's about it. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I want to be a rock star. I want to play, like, freaking, Bon Jovi. And, what are some other songs? So, you know, I'm just trying to be living on a prayer. I'm not trying to be dancing to some Lady Gaga stuff. I'm like, no disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, that's what I grew up on. I have a Wii guitar that has a mod in it, so I can use it on PS3, 4, and 5, and PC. Dang. Like, man, you know your mods. I think the only time I remember I got into modding was Midnight Club Los Angeles. I remember they had it where you can add like neon lights and different like not skins, but I guess it would be considered skins, but you can add like different skins to your car. The bus mod. They had a bus mod in that game? Huh. That I did not see. I just remember making mine just like a neon color with modded speed. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember everybody had the modded speed. Freaking be just driving down the street, all of a sudden car ram into you doing 300 and something miles per hour. Yeah, that speed mod was crazy. Those are the good old days, man. That was the good old days when gaming just used to be so simple. Bikes with the big wheels. I have to, cause it's been years, bruh. I don't remember all that. I just remember like getting. Oh, I think I do remember the big wheels. No, yeah, I remember the big wheels, cause I think I did that to my car at one point. Hit modded police cars. Dang, bruh. I'm trying to think of. Oh, I do remember when somebody had modded Grand Theft Auto 5. This was like when the game originally had came out, and had put like they sent me like $300 million. That's when like Rockstar, they were coming out with patch updates every day pretty much, trying to clear up all that stuff. But yeah, I remember somebody, they sent me like $300 million. Fam, I went on a full-blown shopping spree in that game. I went crazy. I was buying apartments, cars, clothes, suits I didn't need. I went all out. Could you send people money? This was like, I think when the 360 Grand Theft Auto 5 had came out. I think it was when that one had came out, and then that's when people were like, because the game, it was so messed up back then, like Rockstar was having to come out with patch updates left and right, because everybody kept doing glitches where it's like, oh, park your car sideways on Los Santos Customs, and you could do this like sale glitch or something. Yeah, there were so many different glitches in that game on how to make money, but no, somebody hacked the game and was just sending people like crazy amounts of money in there. That's the reason they patched it. Yeah, people, they went crazy when they came to modding that game. Modding, glitches. I remember one of my friends, he got his account shut down for doing that stuff. Doing too many glitches. I was like, once I seen that, I stopped. I was like, I did do the glitches because it was so hard to make money in that game. I was like, I'm not trying to have it where I do a whole mission, save the world, and I only get paid $1,000. I'm like, bro, you better pay me $1 million, $2 million. Do a heist mission, and it's like a heist mission for $50,000. Are you serious? I'm like, man, you guys are crazy. I ain't doing no heist mission for no $50,000. I'm like, bro, it'd get more than that. And do a heist mission, I'd do like steal some diamonds, get like $20-30 million. They're like, nah, let's just send you, you know, the taxes of whatever you stole. So you steal like 10 million, okay, then you only get $1 million back. I just modded this story because a modder got my online account banned on PC for beating him in a wow. Oh, he was petty. Yeah, I remember my friend, he kept doing those glitches and mods and stuff. So all of a sudden, there was one day I remember, I can't remember what I was doing, but he come messaging me talking about, oh, can I sign into your account real quick? And I'm like, yeah, you know, yeah, sure. I'm like, we friends, we good friends and stuff. I'm like, what you trying to do? He was like, oh, I'm trying to mod in Grand Theft Auto because my account got banned. I'm like, man, you ain't gonna get my account banned. I like my account. I like playing off of my account. I got all these different achievements and games in this. I'm like, no, bruh. I'm like, man, that was like the lesson learned. Don't be out there modding and then getting caught when doing it. And trust my friends. Yeah, me and him, because we would play games a lot, and I remember but yeah, he was getting carried away. He had a straight up addiction to doing the those glitches in Grand Theft Auto 5. There is nights, not days, nights where I can remember we up in like 4 in the morning doing Grand Theft Auto glitches. And I'm like, bro, we gotta go to school tomorrow. Like, we got things to do the next day. I'm like, why is we up so late? Like, fam, we gotta think of something else. He's like, nah, man. He's like, I'm trying to do these glitches. I've known friends for over 7 years and don't trust them. Oh yeah, I've known friends for like more than that. I'm like, I ain't had for like friends to go and stab me in the back, so I'm like, you know, that's why I just nope. Now I'm like, nah. I'm like, you good. I don't trust nobody. It'd be some friend that hit me up like years later talking about, oh, hey, how's life? I'm like, what you got going on? I'm like, who hacked your account? We haven't talked in years. I haven't seen you since graduation. Why is you messaging me? I'm paranoid. I just think that's what my issue is. I'm just an extremely paranoid individual. I know one thing. I do not like this track because the roads are way too narrow. I taught my best friend how to use a mod menu online because he wanted a whole bunch of money. Yeah, I was like, I think more so my friend, I remember just seeing us play the game. I think that's what, like me and some other friends, I think that's what stopped him from doing glitches. Like, I'm like, bro, we could actually have fun by just sitting down and playing the game. I got anything against modding, you know, if that's your choice, that's your choice. But now it just seems like it's like a normal now. Like, cause you got where everybody done modded the game with them RP servers. I'm saying it's like you see people playing that game, they got Jordans, they got Versace clothes on, they got Dodge Challengers. Like back then, that was like against the Xbox law. Now it's no, because you can't even mod or do stuff on console. But I think I think you still can if Rockstar hasn't patched all that stuff. But PC is just crazy now. It is wild. I've played them. Some people think they are because they're on a hood RP server. There's this one game. Hold on, I gotta send the text message. I'm gonna try to like multitask, send this message, and then talk. But no, they got this one game called True or Die Chirac, and it's supposed to be like the hood RP servers and stuff. But I mean, I like them. I just wish that it was a little bit more easier to access. You know. Like, not that I don't mind downloading 5M and then playing it through that, but I just wish that it was a tad bit easier. I'm just gonna send the 3 emojis. But yeah, the RP servers, I think with friends and then with people that's just there to have fun, yeah, I think it could be fun. There's some people that take that stuff too seriously. Like, I remember somebody, this happened years ago before the RP server wave, but I remember somebody was trying to, like, he wanted to role play as, like, some mafia leader and had me as, like, the getaway driver. And I'm like, this was so boring. I like, nah, bro. I don't even know if I'm still friends with that guy. I'm like, if I am, either he hasn't signed in years or we ain't friends no more on Xbox. But yeah, I was like, bro, I'm not going to be just sitting there. I couldn't say nothing, couldn't do nothing. All I just had to do was just drive a car around. And I couldn't drive it at high speeds. Like, I had to drive it at a normal speed. I'm like, nah, this is stupid. I'm like, I can't be playing those stuff like this. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to have fun. This is boring. I'm like, we're not actually in the mob. We're playing Grand Theft Auto 5 in the comfort of our homes. Like, why is we doing this? Yeah, there's some people that just take that stuff too seriously. I think I remember that guy. He tried to invite me to another game, and I just ignored it. I'm like, I'd rather sit down and play games where I can actually have fun rather than paying $60-something for a game to not do nothing. I've got some boring. Oh yeah, that was before I felt like if it wasn't for the role playing, if it wasn't for the role playing servers, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 would have came out a long time ago. Because what, them role-playing servers have been, they probably would have released that game either last year or this year. But that's the only thing. And then what's crazy is that they like merged in with the people that started all those like RP servers. Cause they knew that was the money. I'm like, man, you guys, that's just some crazy stuff, man. That is some crazy stuff. Meantime, it's still a good game. Oh yeah, the story 100% will always be good. I was gonna try to like play it and beat it again because I wanted to unlock the characters for whatchamacallit, Rockstar Editor, because I like making movies and stuff off of that thing. Probably at some point in time I am. Well, no, yeah, I still got the game downloaded on PC, so grind through that game, go and get them characters and start making some more films. I just hopefully, if they do decide to come back out with another Rockstar Editor, they need to make it where it's like more, you can do more things with it. Like it's an actual like movie creator. Like you can do some things, make a full-blown James Cameron film. Favorite GTA is Vice Cities. Vice Cities was good. I had to say it would probably be a toss-up between... No, not even a toss-up. Don't get me wrong, San Andreas was good, but Grand Theft Auto 4 was amazing. That was, in my opinion, without doubt, the greatest Grand Theft Auto game. Now, if they would have released Grand Theft Auto 5 first and then 4 afterwards, that would have, you know, I think we would have been solid for a while, because that 4 was, and then the DLCs, like that, the Lost and the Damned, and then the Ballad of Gay Tony. Yeah, there was no way possible there was DLCs topping that. How is it that they went from that to let's release some beach clothes and Mad Max cars and Tron Legacy bikes? I'm like, you guys, man. For it. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4, man. I was like, that was, in my opinion, and I know others would feel different, but that was the greatest Grand Theft Auto game of all time. I was like, I could sit down and I could play that game. Comparing it to 5, yeah, I'll play 4 any day of the week. I just wish they wasn't all weird on PC. I think that game is like outdated. Won the Tron back from Will when they first added it. Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, there ain't like no copyrights. Like Disney can't sue you guys for that. I'm like, bro, I ain't waited all this time for DLCs. They're like, oh, at least add some missions with it. It's like, oh, let's just add the bikes. But meanwhile, everybody's still got tanks, and they'll blow your bike up as soon as you drive outside your apartment. I'm like, bro, expand the map. Have it where we can do more, you know? They had the races online. Yeah, but people, they didn't race correctly online. I'm saying it wasn't like no racing where it was like people was just normal. Like, nah, you got them ones, they want to hit your bike, they want to hit your car. They want to try to spin you out. They want to go the opposite. If it's one of them loop races, they want to go in the opposite direction and try to crash into everybody. Grand Theft Auto 5, I have to say, that was the main game that just overall pushed me away from playing online. That and Destiny. Them 2 games, I was like, yep, I seen everything. I was like, that's why I'm like, if a game got a single player option, I'm playing that. No, all the time. Every time when I be playing that game, be sitting there like getting ready to win the race, out of nowhere you just see some car just trying to spin you out, and it's like, fam, just accept the fact that you're gonna lose. It's okay. I've lost numerous races in my life. I am perfectly fine about it. Yeah, I was like, I just can't play online no more. Online shit's crazy, unless it's like one of them role-playing servers. Is that the end of this race? Okay. That car ain't had no handling, bruh. I miss old school games so much. Yeah. Old school games. I'm like, that's why I went up to this like old retro game store. Seeing what they had going on in there. And I was like, yeah, they had a lot of different games. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna definitely go back up there and see what other games they got. But I've been saying that for the longest now. I'm like, they need to start re-releasing and remastering. Because, no, a series of games I would actually like. Growing up, PS1 people were top tier. Oh, for sure. But they should Activision should re-release the Tony Hawk games. Like Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2, American Wasteland, Project 8, I think that's what they called it. But no, they was like, oh, let's just give them Pro Skater 1 and 2 and call it that. I'm like, man, you guys literally, I know you guys aren't broke. Maybe there might be some other companies that's broke, but I know Activision isn't broke. There's no way possible they could convince me that they're broke. I refuse to believe that they're broke. I wish they would try to, like, oh, well, we currently don't have the funds right now to pay Tony Hawk for his likeness. I'm like, you guys, exactly. Everybody would buy them Tony Hawk games all over again. I wish they would try to convince me that they're broke. I'm like, show me a bank account. Show me what you guys got in your Bank of America. Because I guarantee and I promise you, not saying that their bank account is Bank of America and stuff. I'm just, cracking jokes. But no, I'm like, I need some hard evidence to show that you guys ain't got no money. Because I know them guys is making a dollar every, like, half a second. My favorite series is definitely Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk, because they had, Underground 1 and 2. They could just release those games alone, and that definitely would sell. But yeah, then I did play a lot of American Wasteland, Project 8. I think I more so had played that on the PSP. And then, what else? Yeah, I was like, dang, that's why I forgot to check and see if that store had the Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories. Them two Grand Theft Auto games was good. Vice City Stories especially. But yeah, I was like, Tony Hawk, you couldn't go wrong with that series back in the day. Anybody said, man, that game caused some serious rage back in the day. Like, that's the funny thing is that as much as I loved retro games, I used to rage so much back then on them games. Them games had me, crying actual tears. Modding games is so fun. It seems like nowadays you have to. The developers give up on the game, so it's like at times you have to mod the games. new games today. It's like, I feel like that's eventually what's going to happen, is that people, they're going to take notice like, oh, developers don't care no more, so we just going to start modding the game where it comes out with updates. Oh, we were going to mod the visuals, mod, get rid of these bugs, do all these other things. Like, it's going to take the community to fix a lot of these games that are out today. People have to fix the games because developers can't make games. For sure. I like, bruh, I've been saying this for years. I'm like, no, developers, I'm like, you guys got some stuff going on. And I'm like, you guys, the thing is this. Whatever their excuse is, I'm sorry, but I just can't believe it. Oh, you guys don't have enough workers. If a video game developer that just, you know, came up out of college, or it's like all these different indie developers that you guys got, I think what it is that it's like, no, we just only want to put out the bare minimum because we realize that people are going to buy the game regardless. Like, oh, another Call of Duty game? Yeah, people are going to buy that. They don't care if the game is broken. And there's stuff like that where I'm like, okay, well, you guys going to find yourself in a situation where them same people that turned around and supported you guys and they see that y'all ain't trying to do nothing, you're going to find yourself in a situation where everybody going to stop playing them games. I buy every COD. Everybody does. Everybody does. I don't buy every Call of Duty. I bought this last one twice because I had it on console, but then I traded it in because I was like, no, it feels weird playing shooter games on console now after playing them on mouse and keyboard. Then I bought it on PC, made that hard decision. Bought the last one. That game didn't even work for a moment. Bought the Modern Warfare 3 already better than Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, that game actually works. I was like, at least with that, I was like, I ain't have to worry about that game starting up and then just crashing. Modern Warfare 2, on the other hand, yeah, it'll do that old dumb stuff. And I'm like, man, that don't make no sense. Don't make no sense how you guys sit in the studio for like a long period of time working on these games. Like Activision, I had to say, like, when it comes to video game development, they're like the McDonald's of video game development. Yeah, they put out, like, on the trailer, they're gonna look all good, and that's like how McDonald's be doing them burgers and them commercials, but as soon as you go up to the store and get it, you could tell they just slapped that stuff together and threw it off up in the box and just say, here you go. That'll be $2.95 plus tax and a tip. Dev errors were bad. Everything was bad about that game, from development to the errors to the game itself. And people thought like, oh, these new waves. If anybody looked me in my face and said the new Call of Duties are better than the old Call of Duties, I'm like, fam, we could go into a UFC octagon right now. I'm like, them are legitimate fighting words. Like, no, bruh, I will not listen to nothing that anybody got to say about the new Call of Duties being better than the old ones. Maybe visually, but gameplay? Nah. I could sit down for hours and play them old Call of Duties, no problem. These new ones, bruh, after a while, I'm like, it's either going to be me turning the game off or me drop kicking my whole computer setup. And I'm not trying to spend thousands of dollars all over again on the setup, so wish developers care about games like they used to, or even just as much as like the fans do. It trips me out when like you'll hear some story, like you'll see some new game come out and it'll be from some small developer and they're like, oh yeah, you know, I grew up playing games like Call of Duty and Ghost Recon and all these other different types of games and stuff, or Rainbow Six. They come out with a game and it'd be the dopest game in the world. Call of Duty or Activision on the other hand, they're all like, oh well, you guys bought the old ones, so you might as well buy the new ones. Does it work? You'll have to just see for yourself. Like, let's flip a coin. Let's see. Heads it works, tails it, heads it doesn't work, tails it doesn't work. I wanted to see if this one game was out. There's this new game that's coming out, and it looked like it's like you're a soldier, but you're killing ghosts. Oh, the Tekken 8 demo is out. I should have played that at some point. Oh, it is out now. Dang, should I buy it? Yeah, I might end up having to. Oh, and they do have like a single player option. I thought they said, well, all right. I guess yeah, if I do the math in my head, then yeah, I guess it would have been 10 o'clock. Hopefully that game worked. I'm actually gonna wait on that game. I'm not gonna buy it right away. Oh, Call of Duty top tier. Black Ops 2 is my favorite, best Call of Duty. You know, the funny thing is like I didn't play Black Ops 2 until years later. So I remember when that game had came out. I remember when I got Black Ops, and then it was Modern Warfare 3, and I think it was Ghost and Black Ops 2 that I skipped out on because I was like, nope, I'm done. Bought Advanced Warfare, and then after that, then it was just, you know, every other Call of Duty game afterwards. But yeah, then I was like, ended up playing Black Ops 2, and I was like, man, I'm kind of upset at the fact that I didn't play this game when it was originally coming out, because I'm like, I can only imagine like if I got that game back when it came out when I was in high school. Oh yeah, definitely been having. But I think that no Ghost came out. Then I think, was it Ghost or was it? I think, no, Advanced Warfare. Ghost came out, I think, in 2012. 2010 was Black Ops 2. 2011 was Modern Warfare 3. And 2012, I think, was Black Ops 2 or Ghost, whichever. But I remember I skipped out on 2. And then, yeah, I was like, them are the only 2 games I was like, I'm fooling with. Or no, because I remember those were the 2 games. Yeah, it was Grand Theft Auto 5, Payday 3, or not 3, 2, and Destiny. Them were the 3 games I remember I got when I was trying to sit down and think. I was like, what games did I get that caused me to not? And I was like, those were the games. Trash Zombies. Trash Zombies carried that game. Oh yeah, Zombies, and then the mods on PC. PC Black Ops 3 is good, but console, nah, I don't. Maybe Zombies might be good on there, but I'm like, I like how on Zombies on PC you can like, I ain't seen friends. I remember one of my friends, shout out to Blazin', she did this YouTube video a long time ago where she was playing in the garage, on the garage that you have in Grand Theft Auto, and was playing playing there as a Zombies map. Modded Zombies is so funny. Yeah. Now, I will say Black Ops 4, their Zombies was good too. I will say that their Zombies. I did play a lot of Black Ops 4 Zombies. I like, there was a map that they had on there where it's like a big version of Nuketown. I did like that map. That map I thought was pretty solid. I have that map. Yeah. Yeah, I saw her. She did a YouTube video where she played on that map, and I was like, oh, that's sick. Zombies with... I'm trying to think. I was like, I think the last time I did try to play modded Zombies on there, I don't know, it didn't wasn't working. I was like, I had to like try again and see. But yeah, I was like, that game, Black Ops 3 on PC, I was like, yeah, that's probably, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty on PC right now. And it's a game that came out years ago. The new Zombies, though, for Modern Warfare 3, I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's okay, but I don't know. Like, that's really the only thing I think I have. I just upgraded my PC, so it's way better now. Yeah, it's always good when you do them upgrades. All the upgrades I had to do to my PC throughout the years, I was like, yeah, games, they play so much better from the graphics card, processor. Like, what else? I was like, yeah, all the upgrades I did, I was like, bro, games better play better. But then I seen where I could plug up my capture card to my PC and then use my console. So I was like, nah, I was like, let me just stream games or like play games off of my console. No, get another SSD. Yeah, I was like, I think because though I have like one in my PlayStation, because I remember I bought one for my PlayStation. Well, I don't think that one is like, I think it is equipped for PC, but I would want to get like one that's like, actually, I think I got that one because they said that's the best one for PlayStation, but it's scary putting the SSD in the PlayStation because they got them case things. I was like, they shouldn't have made those cases so hard to take off because I'd be afraid I'm going to snatch that case thing off and then it's going to crack. Now I got to go on Amazon and buy another one. They do got these light up ones, so I guess if that ever does happen, I'm like, well, I got to go on Amazon, get them light up cases for the PlayStation 5. Get an Elgato in your PC. Then make one that goes into the graphics. Yeah, that's how I play games off of my console. Or at least stream games off of my console. I use the Elgato, plug it up to my computer, plug the Elgato up to my PC, and then, yeah. Need to buy one. Yeah. Get the, because the one that I got, it's the HD60S Plus. That's the one where it's like, it records it, the frame rate is good, visuals is all that stuff is good. There was another one that I had bought, and I was like, where is that one at? And I thought that one would have been better. It was like supposed to be some 4K graphic. I don't even know where that one is at. I should just sell it. I'm like, instead of just having it collecting dust and things, I should just go get 2 HDMI cords, get a USB cord, sell that mess, because I'm like, that thing was horrible. Trying to stream and record video, that thing all freezing and lagging and all that crap. And I'm like, bro, I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and get one that I'm used to using. But yeah, there's the 4K one. Stay away from that because that one's a little weird. It might work now, but the HD60S Plus, in my opinion, is the best Elgato capture card. Making YouTube videos is fun, like editing as well. Yeah, I'm like, I was like, I've always have like especially it's like something that I like really like to work on. Always good to get some stuff done. YouTube then got easy for me throughout the years. I'm like, that's one thing I find myself doing. I could sit down, make a video, a few videos at that in just one sitting. I mean, it's good to take your time, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, man, I could, you know, chill with some of the videos I'd be making. like, all right, I am a whole car on the side of you. Don't make no sense, bruh. Like, even NPCs in this game be acting weird. And it's like, bro. I was gonna mess up on that. Playing video games now is way different to back in the day. Yeah, back in the day, it just, you know, it definitely had like an arcade feel to it. Now I feel like there's some games where they try to just make things way too realistic, and I'm like, fam, I think you guys are forgetting the fact that it's gamers that's playing this game. You know, if I wanted to get like a real feel on like a military simulator, guess what? I'll enlist in the military. But until then, I'm like, bro, I'm playing the video game. There was this one game that I played. It's called 6 Days in Fallujah, I think. And they had that game just way too realistic. And I'm like, bro, I get it, but at the same time, it should not be that serious. Like, it should really not be that serious. It's like this military game, and I was, I think I just walked into an alley. All of a sudden, rocket launcher blew up my character and killed me. Didn't get a chance to kill, no. I think I killed one person throughout that whole duration I played that game, and that was about it. And I'm like, man, you guys are forgetting the fact that it's people that's playing this. I'm not a robot. I'm not going to be able to detect people hiding in areas, and there's like 100 objects all over the place. Every angle I look, I don't know where a person's at. I don't know where. Like, that's too much, man. At least with this, I like how Forza is like, they make it look realistic, but they still have that arcade look to it. Like, people call it like Simcade, and I'm like, yeah, I like that. We need more of that. Like, it looks like a simulation, but it plays out like a video game. It don't play out like no like actual scenario type stuff. I'm like, 6 Days in Fallujah and games like that, I'm like, that needs to be played like off up in a practice room if you're trying to be in the military or be a cop or something. But for the general public, I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to play a video game. That's it. It's either nowadays a game is too buggy or a game is too hard. In my 20s, and games are boring. I'm always going back to old school games to have fun. You have to. You have to go back into old school games, because nowadays, I'm telling you, like I said, games are either hard or they're not fully developed. And then you sitting there like, okay, well, now what do I do? They're like, oh, buy the season pass. No, I'm going to take this game up to GameStops and get at least some of my money back. They was like, oh, if the game, that's pretty much what the game's logic, like video games logic is nowadays. If the game don't work, buy the season pass, and then it should work. Buy the season pass. Oh, well, that was just only good for that time. Now you got to buy another season pass to get the game to work all over again. Like, can I just buy a game one time? No season passes, nothing, just have fun? Nope. A multi-billion-dollar company is broke. That's the narrative that they're trying to put out there. I think I'm gonna go and, because I did download these other Forzas. Play these other Forzas real quick.
Back in the 1960s, when petrol was free,
Forgot to add subtitles.
making a sports car was very simple. You stuck a big engine in the front, and then you took it out again and replaced it with an even bigger one. But then, in 1973, the Middle Eastern men who made all the petrol decided they didn't want to give it away for free anymore. Fortunately, some clever men in Japan had a very wise idea. Instead of
I'm either buying that Acura or that Civic.
By making their cars small and light, with small and light engines. It was a philosophy that produced affordable classics like the Toyota Sprinter Trueno GT Apex. Later, that same philosophy gave us the Mazda Miata, or MX-5. In fact, it's a philosophy
like this game. Yeah, I was like, I saw that I had all the old Forzas. I have Forza 5 and 6. And then I got Forza Horizon 2, 3, and yeah, those are like the main old ones. But yeah, I was like, I saw I had these. I was like, nah, let me go ahead and download them and stuff. Do they not have the Civic? I thought they had a Civic. Oh, they bamboozled me. Oh, old Forza Horizon games. Yeah, that first Forza Horizon, that was a classic. Oh, guess I'll get the yeah, I did say I was gonna get this. How much? Wait. Let's go ahead and make it black. How much is this? My credits. 46,000 credits. Dang. I guess.
This is your 2001 Acura Integra Type R.
You already know somebody in 2001. They was like, they bought that car. They was like, yup, I done made it.
Today, we head to England, to the world-renowned Silverstone Circuit, home of the British Grand Prix.
My save on Forza Horizon 1. Yeah, I was like, I remember playing that game when it was like right around the time when it came out over at my friend's house. I remember my friend, he went and we went over to his place. It was me and another friend. We went to this third friend's place and he had it. I think I stayed up till like 3, 4 a.m. playing that game. Then Forza Horizon 2 and 3, it just didn't hit with me. I was like, I didn't really connect with that game. 4 was good. 5 was alright. But Forza Motorsport, now if we talking on which one was good out of that whole series, 3 and 4 well 3 and 4 might as well be the same game, but I had to say 4 was top tier Forza Motorsports. But now it's like sitting down playing these other ones, I'm like, dang, I've been missing out. Messing my car up. The last good one. Yeah, I don't know. I tried playing 3 the other day, and I was like, that was one of those games where I'm like, I don't know. I gotta have the mental state for it. I think out of the whole series, I'm like, 1 it's good. I mean, yeah, it's still old and outdated. I just wish that, hopefully, if they do ever come out with another Forza Horizon game, it's like they just, you know, I don't know, make it where it's like it just has a lot of content in it, you know, a lot of different things that I can do. Because 5, I feel like it had a lot of stuff, but it, you know, you just went through it fast. 1 is top tier, yeah. I don't think nobody can argue with that. I miss old Forza, yeah. Forza Motorsport, and it was funny because, so the friend that that I went over to his house to play Horizon, he was the one that got me into Forza in the first place. So he has me play Forza Motorsport 3, and I'm like, man, what is this game? Why are the cars so slow? Cars should not be driving this slow, man. I'm like, and this is like, that was my first time playing like a simcade game. And I was like, no, this is horrible. I hate this game. I'm not going to play it no more. Then I was like, you know what? Let me give it another chance. Let me go ahead and play it again. Addicted to that game. Went out to GameStops, traded in about 20 games to get Forza Motorsport 3. Was sitting down playing that game day and night. 4 comes out. Playing that left and right. Yeah. I couldn't bring me away from Forza Motorsport 3 and 4. What trips me out is like I don't get how like I guess because of the whole license thing, like Xbox is like, oh, we can't release old games no more, which is weird. But if that, I know that one thing though, if that store, if they have Forza Motorsport 3 and 4, because I ain't check every game in that store, but if I see them 2 games or one of them, I'm buying it. Buy me an Xbox 360 and I'm buying one of them Forzas. I definitely gotta give me an Xbox 360 again this year because there are so many games that I wanted to test play and things. Then there was this one game that was because they're coming out with a new version of it, Test Drive Unlimited. So I wanted to play Test Drive Unlimited too. Going, they're like, oh yeah, they websites that got Steam keys. Oh, okay, cool, bet. Yeah, $500 for a Steam key. And I'm like, you guys are silly in the head if you think I'm going to spend $500 on a game where I can go up to this video game store and get it for like $10. Like, every game in that store might as well have been $10 unless I missed some games, but pretty much every game in that store was like $10. Played Test Drive on PS3. Yeah, I remember playing that game years ago on the Xbox. And people talking about like, oh, they supply and demand with that one. I'm like, you ain't supplying me with nothing. It's just a game. It ain't like it's a special edition, $500. I'm like, bro, it better come with a car. On that too, yeah. Yeah, I was like, I just missed those old games because I was like, yeah, it was like that game was actually solid. I was playing a little bit of it. I was like, and then I remember I bought that game digitally, and then yeah, there's like Xbox is just like, no, we're not gonna have it where all the games from the Xbox 360 come over to the new consoles. Test Drive Limited too. Yeah, that was the one somebody was all like, oh yeah, let's charge $500 for it. I'm not paying no $500 for no game. I'm like, it better come with every deal. I have like $500. It better come with like every test drive. They start bringing this series back. I want every test drive game for like the next 5 years. Not even that, like 7 years. If I do the math correctly, I'm like, nah, I want every test drive game for the next 7 years. Or the next 7 test drive games. I'm like, but I am not spending no $500 on one singular game by itself. So, you know, some key players a few years ago. Yeah, and that's reasonable. But yeah, somebody's trying to sell it for like $500. I'm like, yeah, you're on something. You think I'm going to spend that much? Yeah. I was like, there's no way possible. Dang, I messed my car all up. That side looked nice. The other side just all messed up. Dang, you didn't really get a whole lot of money for racing in here. Car's destroyed. I'm like, dang, bruh. I feel like I didn't even, like... I mean, I guess, like, yeah, you know, it's road raging a little bit, but dang, bruh.
We now travel to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home of the world-famous Indianapolis 500.
Throw the bumper in. I know. I'm like, dang. I'm like, I thought, okay, we got a new car. You know, we fixed it, buffed it out. Is this one of those ones where I'm like passing up cars or something? Yeah. I like video game logic. They're all like, oh, just, you know, start up another race and your car will be fixed. Imagine if that was like on some real life stuff, that would be funny. They're like, oh, you know, your car is broke. Oh yeah, just sit in it and it'll be fixed after a few minutes. It's like, I ain't gotta pay for that? Nah. Well, if you know, put your life on extremely difficult, then yeah, but no, if your life is on easy, then it covers itself. Only a cosmetic. Doesn't really affect the car or anything. If life was like a video game, bro, the world would be like a straight just like a actual version of the Purge. People would be going crazy. Dang, I messed it up again. Dang, I'm probably not gonna know. Oh, maybe I might. I might be able to get 12. Okay. There we go. Dang, who hitting cones? Just made it. Look, same area. No, it looked like it's worse this time. Still can't tell from that side. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead, call it with the stream. But I might end up playing some more of this Forza. It's either gonna be this Forza or Forza Motorsport 6. Let me continue, because I remember in the new Forza, I didn't continue. They had me do a race all over again. Video has 400K. And the crazy thing is, on YouTube, that ain't even my most on TikTok. That's where my most viewed videos are at. There's one video sitting at over 5 million views. Uploaded a video maybe a couple of weeks ago. That video got 2 million views. Yeah, TikTok going crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and see what they got going on. All these ads. Alright, so anyways, best way to grow. It honestly is. It really is. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the night stream, and I probably am going to be playing either Forza Motorsport 5 or 6. And so, yeah, thank you guys. Have a good day, and